in MX2 at Fox Hills next weekend. If you haven't got your tickets for that, then get on the website and do so. Obviously, you're going to be there. Your fundraising went well enough to make that happen.
Yeah, it's been great, actually. We've obviously we sold enough raffle tickets. We will be picking them today, picking our 3 winners.
Excellent.
First, second, third prize, of course, and we will be announcing that on Tuesday evening on our vlog.
Yes, so somebody will be getting some tickets and all sorts of stuff, freebies and hats and t-shirts and things. And
we'll just say, don't check the weather for next weekend.
No.
Just avoid checking it.
It'll be fine. So Moto 2 then, and they are getting themselves ready. It has been a warm day here. We've got a stiff breeze, and we've got the doors open at both ends of the comms booth, and green flag at the back then. So here we go. 15-second board is up. Jeff sidles his way back into the seats.
We go. Yeah, good job, Leah. Again, bringing us up to speed with a lot of stuff. But this is an important race. Who's that?
I think that was Jamie.
I think it was Jamie Keith.
Yes.
Difficult to say because the camera just drops away, but it looked like Jamie Keith changed a Troy Lee race kit, but it looked like him out front.
Yellow flag in that corner again, so it does look like Jamie Keith. This was where he went. He exited stage left on the previous lap. Yeah, so it's Keith
right that time.
From Musto. No, it isn't. Yes, it is Musto.
It is.
And that looked like Joe Brooks there in third on the Nationwide Signs Honda.
Looks like a couple of those 772 bikes up there, though. And that distinct. The kit's really working for us.
Yeah.
We can see them really easy.
Yeah, so it looks like that might have been Rizzy up there in fourth
he
position.
Needed a much better. So it looks like 2 of them there.
But here they come then through the trees, and it is the 184 Honda of Jamie Keith. The Goswell Honda Racing.
I think that other rider that looked similar in kit was Billy Askew, because they run that similar colour O'Neill kit.
Yeah, I was busy trying to think who the other Kawasaki may be.
Exactly, yeah.
There's 2 in 450. Or passed down the inside there. It looks like that was a change for third. And there's Musto, the AC United gas man. Been very impressive this past 12 months for me. And hopefully he can... I fancy a bit of him around Fox Hills. Yeah,
Ben will be going. He always leaves out on track. I would never, ever question his racing commitment from a very young age. That was apparent.
Yeah, that is Brooks that moved up to third, I think. It is, yeah, the Nationwide Signs Honda. Put the pass on Askew. That looks like that's Heyman back there in about 6th, Jeff.
Yeah, so not such a good start for Charlie. He said he absolutely... clarified what we thought when he got overtaken in that opening race by Guillaume Dewson. Instantly went into championship mode.
A few stones bouncing off the roof. And of course, where's Guillaume Dewson? We haven't seen the man who won race 1 yet appear on our screens. So if he hasn't got a decent start, where is he on our screen? 7th, Jeff. So there he is. He's in there behind Rizzy. Then it's Richmond,
Coleman down as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is going to be a good race for many reasons. The implications on the overall, because just a little bit like the 125s, it's all over the place. Regards of
1-8 got you on the podium in 125s, and you'd never have thought that with 2 laps to go. But here we are then, the stones and the dust starting to fly here at Canada Heights. It's hard packed and dusty. And I can assure you it's a lot worse through those trees than it looks.
Honestly, love the sport. Proud of everything I've done in my career, but right now, rather them than me.
Oh, yes.
I really don't miss days when it's this hot and it's this gnarly. And you got to dig deep. You got to find that little bit of extra something in this heat.
Yeah. Liam Garland there. Another good start for him on the Garland Power Sports KTM. He's there in 10th, but Heyman then up to 5th past Rizzy as they came across the line. So Jamie Keith, he was 6th in the first one, so at the moment we've got him on a 1.6 and Heyman on a 5.1.
I'm laughing because you're being brave. You're only one lap into the race and you're going for it on the overalls already.
I'm just trying to work it out so I can keep a tab. And we both know that we'll have no clue anyway.
Oh, great stuff.
Ask you in there as well. Was that a pass? That's Rizzy.
It looked like it. Rizzy scrubbing his way.
Is that Doonson getting past Rizzy? I'm not sure. But look, the racing has been brilliant all day, Jeff, and we've had no shortage of things to talk about. Some days you feel that, like, well, we need to find something. That the action has been fast and furious.
Yeah.
And here is our race leader, Jamie Keith.
It really has. Going slightly left field with this one. Joel Rizzy.
Still fastest lap of the race for Joe Brooks.
Yeah, he is on it, full of confidence from that podium in the EMX in Aguda there down in Portugal. He is on it. Going back to Joel Rizzy. I mean, look, again, another rider that I've worked with back in the day when he rode for Team Green when I was managing that program, and I just want to see Joel just get in this top 5, stay there, get some confidence back, because we all know he's capable of it.
And he has. And when he was riding GPs at a very young age, let's not forget, he was decent in a deep field.
Yeah.
But he never got the breaks that he maybe needed to, and like you say, then you're on a bit of a confidence roller coaster. But he's definitely got what it takes to be at the front at this level, as we watch the 163 AC United gas of Ben Mustoe. Then second place, Brooks there in third, and it's Askew Rizzy. Heyman's not making any progress. In fact, Heyman's gone back one. What you say? That was the pass that we saw.
That's what I'm saying.
Heyman's back to 6th, Doonson 7th, Richmond 8th, Coleman 9th.
Oh, this is...
Somebody could win this with a 5-5.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm going to be amazed. I'll also be amazed if the top 5 are certainly, let's go down, say, to 8. If they stay in that order to the end, then something's gone wrong, because there will definitely be some overtaking and some drama with still almost 20 minutes to go. Well, obviously 19 and a bit plus the 2 to go.
I think Joe Brooks fancies himself for a win here. He's well placed.
Yeah, I agree.
And he looks so composed on that bike. I was talking to his mechanic at Landrake, and they were just like, yeah, you know, we made the change, and he's happy with the bike, and he says, and it's going to elevate us without doing anything else, and we've certainly seen that in this mid part of the season.
Yeah, I mean, whatever the circumstances, it's never an easy thing to swap out bikes when you're already in a racing season.
No, there's Billy Askew then on the Dirt Store Triumph. Dirt Store then the primary sponsors of this free live stream of the ACU Motul British Motocross Championship.
He's getting close. Just had the door closed on him there, no way through on that section, but there could well be down here as he's going to go. No, this will come into that. Ben knows he's there, will control that inside. That does pinch up to one, sort of funnels into that bit. They've got to be patient through there.
And that's turned it. There's a wave on the bottom of that jump now, Jeff, so they've got to be careful. We were talking earlier, and I was talking to people in the pitch yesterday about how much racing the track here is 90% of it. And you can see there that all of these guys are just looking for that little bit of grip. You've got deep sand there, and now we're up on hardpack on the top here.
Yeah, and as we said, as the track dries throughout the day, it's notorious for it. Difficult track in these conditions to keep tip-top throughout the day. So the track really does change as we go throughout the day. Certainly that top section, get a bit of moisture up there, and it's clay-like and it's a bit slippery, but then it goes the opposite way in no time at all. Before you know it, it's almost blue grooving up. So Charlie Heyman has dropped another position. Gian Doonson now is in front. He's on a 1-6, which is going to be 40 points. Well, yeah, so this is quite a talking point, because we've got so used to Charlie Heyman now over the last 3 rounds or so, just basically controlling and dictating this championship. Ben Mustoe also sitting there in second position. He's on 40 points, and he is the man that is currently leading Doonson across the line. So as it stands at the moment, Ben Mustoe sitting in second position has enough points in the bag to take the win on a tie-break. And that will be a fantastic bounce back if he can do that, but we've still got 16 plus 2 to go, Jeff. Yeah, we do.
Heyman I think Cayman's probably going, yeah, do you know what? This is getting sketchy out here now. We'll save ourselves for Duns.
Yeah, I think you might be right. He did say like it was difficult. He also highlighted he felt it was very difficult with lap traffic as well.
Neil Prince will have obviously given him a heads up as to what the team are expecting out of him, and what they expect is for him not to throw it down the track and take risks, and that's exactly what he's doing. He's sitting a little bit off the back now of Gian Doonson in 7th. He's got a 3-second gap back to Charlie Richmond, who didn't have the best of starts in that one.
I thought as much. Phoenix Tools last time around, Phoenix Tools' fastest lap of the race goes to Gian Doonson. He bangs in a time of 2:00.803, so the first race winner is on the move.
And he does need to be on the move, because at the moment he needs to make places. He needs to pass Rizzi to take the overall win, assuming that Musto does not get to the front and pass Jamie Keith, and I wouldn't put that out of the realms of possibility either. But here is your battle at the front. The top 3 then, it's Brooks chasing in 3rd, then Musto in 2nd, but our race leader Jamie Keith on the Goswell Honda, showing the form that he opened the season with on that red bike. His switch to Honda over the winter after what was not the best of seasons last year, but he came out swinging and took the first race victory. Oh, that's nice from Musto.
Yes, it is, and they are, I think, let's just check the times, but visually it looked like they were a little bit closer to our race leader last that round, and I think they are. Yeah, they've taken a little chunk out of him. Yes, the last lap around they took nearly 9/10 out of Jamie Keith.
It's all starting to concertina up a little bit.
There he is, and there's Musto. Yeah,
you got your top 6 in that shot there, Jeff.
Excellent, love that. And it looks
mistake from Musto, and then whatever bump caught Musto out did exactly the same for Joe Brooks, and they both lost at least a second, and here comes as a pass.
Yeah.
So that's Askew finding his way back past Joe Brooks.
And Joe Rizzi's coming with them as well. This is brilliant stuff. I missed that. I was just looking down. Would they hit a rock or something?
So it was almost like there was a hook on the way out the berm.
Yeah.
And Musto just seemed to get the front thought in it, and then Brooks did exactly the same thing. And it would have been an ideal chance to make the pass that that Askew actually ended up making.
Yeah, so Askew benefiting from that then. He's looking good and much better in this one.
So Billy was 5th in the first one. He's now running 3rd in this, so a 5-3 will be 36 points. I'm not going to do any more of this. Let's leave it till 5 minutes to go.
About 3 to go. I'll tee you up for it. Get your abacus out and get going.
But Billy Askew is closing in on the leaders. He was 3.5 seconds adrift of the race leader as they came across the line at the end of the last lap, Jeff. But I think, just on the visuals that we can see there, I think he might be just a little bit closer.
Whoa! A stone wow, we've just had a stone come flying through the door, nearly smashed the screen. Alright, and we thought we were safe here, but clearly not.
I think we might need to be putting the door up, Jeff.
Yeah.
He's drying out really quickly here now at Canada Rides. The dust is flying.
Right, this is Jamie is gonna, Musto will go and go and go here, just like relentless. He's one of those, he just grinds. I wouldn't want him behind me. But I know he just won't give on it.
No, Charlie then, Jeff, he started to drop off quite considerably then. He's now 7th and 6 seconds adrift of Gian Doonson, who is battling for the overall. He needs to make a pass on Joel Rizzi to take the overall, and as it stands at the moment, he's tied on points with Musto.
But again, in the grand scheme of things, if you take Searle out of the equation, which we're going to do, we don't know if he's going to be back for Duns or anything like that, His next nearest championship competitor was Dunson, who finished in front of him in the first race. He's only one position in front of him in this one.
It's not a big
So
deal,
it's
is it?
not, you know, if the flag came out now, he'd lose 5 points to Guillaume Dunson. That's not a big thing to write about. Bearing in mind he was 66 points ahead of him coming in.
Yeah, this will elevate Musto in front of Charlie Richmond in the MX2 Championship and also in the under-21s. But like I say, still a long way to go. Anything could happen, and we've seen that so far today, that we've got races gone down to the last lap. 11 and change and 2 to go. And the gap then at the front, Jamie Keith is... I won't say he's controlling this race, but nobody's put a wheel on him yet. Jeff?
No. Askew is coming.
He is.
He
This
looks
is a
good,
good
yeah,
ride.
that is good. He is now really rolling, because he is right on the back wheel of Ben Musto. There he is. There's Brooks, and Rizzy is hanging in there. Great stuff from Joel. Right, so Ben... yeah, that's why Ben's going nuts up on the commentary tower, because he can see stuff we can't, and we just saw Askew going into second.
So Musto drops to third, Jeff. That was not on my bingo card. Billy Askew makes a great pass. Are we going to see the Bilster take it a win?
Quite possibly. I have to say, Brooks is now regrouped after that.
He has.
Little, whatever it was, coming out of that hook corner a couple of laps ago, or a lap ago. He's now back up to speed, and it looks like he's going to be trying to plant a move on Musto within the next half a lap or so.
And what that does, it hands the overall, as it stands at the moment, to Guillaume Dunson. Still laughing at me.
No, fair play to you.
I'm trying to keep up with it.
Incredible mental arithmetic here. Must have been that sugar hit from the ice cream.
Oh, the ice cream, mate. When he said you want an ice cream, I did not believe for a second he was going to hand it to me in the middle of a race. Look, I'm not one to turn down things like this.
Well, you know, ask for and you shall receive.
Yes. So out of the shadows then, the 441 Dirt Store triumph of Billy Askew. He's having a good day, Billy. This is as good as I've seen him ride this season. He seems to have a nice flow about him. They dipped out of a few EMX rounds to get a few things sorted out. And I feel now that he's riding with the confidence that we expect from him. And, that's nice over there.
Yeah. Again, it goes back to what we said, this really tough transition. Prolific in the last couple of years of his youth career. But now he is absolutely ripping. Let's see. Well, Jamie Keith's last lap was a 2:03, so he really did lose a bit of time. And all the while, Askew ramped it up. That is why they have now kind of met on track. Joe Brooks has already gone past. In fact, Musto's dropped down to 6. Rizzy and Dunson's gone by.
So Musto's done a nonsense there. Well spotted, Jeff. There's a 67 of Matty Bayliss on the Otto Off-Road Honda. He's going to go a lap down. He's obviously having a bit of a mare, but here's our race leaders then.
Three-way battle, no question, because Brooks is right there. Brooks is catching them up. That's the look at his last lap. Well, Brooks was the quickest rider on track last lap around.
Oh, this is going to be something. They're going to catch these guys in the trees.
Oh, hopefully they can get round there. These guys will
They're doing
be
their
switched
best.
on
There's
enough
blue
to know.
flags
Yeah,
in there
good
as well.
work, good work. Flag crew doing their bit.
But Jamie Keith's got the stones for this kind of battle. He's a good lad, knows what he's doing, won races. Still, his race win at Hawkston, one of the best interviews, or a little bit of a flap of the feet there. That's starting to chop out really bad.
Big time.
Somebody gone high wide and answer around the outside.
That was Brooks. That was Brooks trying everything. And it's worked for him up this point. Wouldn't surprise if we go see him.
Oh, down the inside.
In the black.
Askew down the inside. Yes.
Yes. Oh. Kept it clean as well. And here comes Brooks. Oh, but Keith fights back. Absolutely brilliant stuff. We've kind of lost them in the
there's Rizzy.
step. So we're on the wrong riders here, but we're going to quickly get back to it. Again, I can hear it's all going off out there. Let's try and go back to the leaders, because there they are, just further up the field. No, that's somewhere in between them. They're just a little bit ahead of that battle.
There we go. It's so, look, we can't see him in the shadows, and neither can our camera team. Top job picking them up. It's so difficult. We're getting peppered in stones here in the comms booth. But what a race.
We're in the thick of it, Phil. We're in the thick of it.
Pull a tear off. Here we go, and it's still Jamie Keith from Billy Askew and Joe Brooks. Rizzy's closing in, and there's Doodson.
Oh, well, so Doodson now with clear track.
It's a 10-wheeler, Jeff.
It could well be. Billy, no.
Oh, fantastic racing. They just say we just caught a bunch of back markers in the middle, and this was where Billy was fast last lap, but he's not going to do it.
No, he's not going to do it there. Jamie's going to force him wide, and that's exactly what he did. Meanwhile, yeah, look at that, a little bit too much early power for Askew, and he spins out a bit, and that allows Brooks back on him. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. This ACU MXGB Motul British Championship is delivering the goods.
Yeah, this Dirt Store MXGB TV live stream then. Like and subscribe. I know we get fed up of saying this, but this is what brings this to you for free every time we are on track. We've got 2 rounds to go after this one, and in all of the championships, it's still all to play for.
Yeah.
And Jamie Keith is hanging on. He's there. He's fending off the challenge of Askew. There's Askew around the outside. And again, we're trying to pick these guys up through the shadows.
He goes again, same move again.
Yeah. And this
Jamie stalled it. Missed the gear or something.
Is he?
No, I think he literally just...
He missed the gear. He's gone from first to fourth.
Is it the gear? Or is something happening with that bike?
I don't know.
He hit the wall, but I think because he was so alarmed with Askew coming through, he probably just missed the gear.
I think he dropped a gear coming down that bank.
But just like that, he's now going to be in 5th. That is insane. Literally, that
so
one bit of momentum, and he has now gone from 1st to 5th in 2 corners. That was a costly mistake that lost all his momentum. Maybe his concentration levels have gone as well.
Oh, that is a bit of a guts flow. Oh, he comes back up the inside of Doonson, so he comes back for 1. So here we go then. So there's your race leader, there's Askew.
Rizzy is in this. Joe Rizzy is absolutely in it.
Oh, contact!
Somebody's gone down.
Who was that went down? I think
Jamie Keith trying too hard.
Keith went down. So Keith went down. There's Doonson. So there's Rizzy. He's there in 3rd?
Yes, 3rd, and chasing Brooks.
Oh, man, what a race.
Rizzy is really feeling it. This is epic.
So, you come through the trees. Yeah, we need to flick around the body.
This is unreal. Amazing stuff. You sure you want to do your mental arrhythmic, or shall we just wait?
We're going to wait. So they'll be coming round into sight here. Top work by the... I'll say it's so hard in the trees to see what is going on. And here they are. This is the battle for the lead. We've got a couple of back markers in there. There's Billy Askew down the inside on the 441 Triumph. Battles its way through the back markers there.
Splits them nicely. He's got a little bit of a gap. Yep. Oh, Brooks forcing his way through.
Brooks forcing his way through.
That is a back rider. That's 415.
There's Rizzy on the Kawasaki. He's in 3rd. So Rizzy on the 912. The 772 Racing Kawasaki. The dust is flying. It's so difficult for these guys. And there's your race leader landing off the jump. And it is...
This is amazing racing.
It's Askew, Brooks and Rizzy. Doonson is there in the background in 4th, but he's not close enough. 2 minutes and 40 plus. I think there's 4 laps left, Jeff.
Absolutely loving this. This is brilliant. Love it.
So Askew across the line.
I mean, regards of, I'm not going to go there so much of the overalls, but bearing in mind, in the opening race, Heyman was 2nd, Coleman 3rd, Musto was 4th. None of them are in the top 5.
Yeah, Musto 6th, Coleman 7th, Heyman now back to 8th, Richmond 9th, and Glenn McCormack on the Chambers KTM. He is there in 10th, but this is fantastic racing. There's your race leader, Billy Askew. There's 2nd place. Joe Brooks is closing in on the Dirt Store Triumph rider, Jeff. This is what a race.
We're 2 minutes to go plus 2 laps. We're getting into that can't afford to make an error stage. Hey, who's going to blink? Who's going to go first here? Who's going to buckle? Any little mistake is going to be costly at this point.
I tell you what, Keith did not lose that much time with that crash. He's still there in 6th.
Yeah, he must have got up really quickly.
Yeah, he must be a little bit miffed about that. But look, that tip to Jamie Keith, that was a great ride, and he just got mugged. Made a mistake, and it was so tight. He had 4 riders come past him when normally you wouldn't expect to see anybody.
Oh, no. I mean, they literally the door was ajar, and they just came flooding in.
Brooks is going to go round the outside of Billy Askew here in this corner without a doubt. Oh, he got a bit out of shape there. And he's gone. He's gone tight to cover that.
I was out of my seat there.
Oh, he's not giving Rizzy a sniff, is he?
No, but just a brilliant ride from Rizzy. This is the Rizzy. This is what we want to see from Joel. We all know his capability, and he has absolutely come out. And I mean, there's obviously more championship racing to go, but this would be a massive confident booster.
Big thing for the team as well, Jeff, to put a lot of effort in, and this is. I mean, they've had Purden on the podium already in MX1 today, and to get Rizzy up there, he was only 9th in race 1, but it was a good race from the back. And as we heard in the pit lane interview, he went down in turn 2 and came from the back. What a race! So Askew across the line, 33 seconds, so it's 3 to go. Yeah, well, we'll try and keep. We'll count it so 3. I'm going to line something up, and every time they come across the line, I'm going to take one down.
Trouble is, we get so engrossed in the race, and you know, they don't put up the 2-lap board on the screen, so we get far too into it. Doosan, it's a 4-way battle. Well, this is nuts. Kian Doosan, still the best lap of the race. Not that last time around, but it was close to his best lap around.
He's still there. He's in for the overall. He doesn't need to pass any of these guys to take the victory, but he wants the points. He's sat there in 3rd, 66 adrift.
Oh,
he's going to pull some points to Charlie Heyman.
There, the guys looking for they're just ahead of you, fellas.
There we go.
Right, so Doosan, regards of overall, is in a strong place. He won the opening moto. He's 4th in this one.
Yeah,
and he is now making moves all over the back of Rizzy.
Rizzy's going to have a go down the inside of Brooks in the trees. This is fantastic stuff. And like I say, you have no idea how hard it is to pick all these guys out in the trees.
Look at Phil, all 4 of them there. Look, there they are. Bang, 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 bang. That is it. That is it. There's got to be like just over a second between the top.
It's a pass.
He made a desperate move down the inside, did he not?
Oh, is Brooks going to go around the outside? Oh no, so Askew hangs on.
Yeah, but back behind there, Rizzy has got his hands full big time with Doosan.
I'm watching these, so you watch the other two.
I watched the other 2. I thought Doosan made a move, not quite. No, Rizzy. Oh, Brooks to the lead. He's done it.
Joe Brooks on the Nationwide Honda. Yeah, he's there. He's into the
Rizzy right there, all 4 in one corner.
This back marker just needs to jump out of the way. He did. He laid up there. That's fine. So a new race leader. They're going to come with 2 to go this time. It's 2 to go.
2 to go. We're doing it right this time. I'm staying to the end. I don't care.
Yeah, no, you do that, Jeff. And I think it was. So here we go. 2 to go. So it's now Brooks from Askew with Rizzy there on the Kawasaki in 3rd. Oh, he nearly took the front.
Yeah, I thought that was it. Just it could have easily bit and spat him out the front door. What a performance from all of these guys. This is something else. I mean, when you get a 2-way battle for the race,
here we go. Rizzy's up the inside of Askew. No, he's not. As your race leader.
But having 4 go at it, that is a privilege.
Just a tad.
Yeah, they have that lap. Not so good for Gil. I think he might have got held up there.
Oh, mistakes all over the place. Lost the rear end coming out of there.
They are literally grappling for traction right now. They are pushing the limits. Rizzy's going to go down the inside of Askew. Well, he just disappeared out of shot. Did he get it done? Not quite. But he's eating so much dirt. He is pushing.
I've already forgot how many laps I got left.
No, we got 2 to go. 1.5.
Yeah. So Joe Brooks fights his way to the front. He was 8th in race 1.
Well, we know he can do it after the performance of EMX.
Points.
Askew coming in hot. Doosan goes slingshots around the outside again, trying that outside line. But Askew fights back. This was a good place for him. He's too far back to run it in from there, but he gets close. And the trouble is, he leaves. That's a good part of the track for Rizzy as well. There we go. We're back to all four on the same part of the track.
Oh, what a fan. Look, this is one of the best races I've seen anywhere all year, Jeff, without a doubt.
Absolutely brilliant.
So your top four then separated by 2 and a bit seconds as they went across the line. Last time, it's going to be 1 to go. And Joe Brooks has fought his way to the front, displacing Billy Askew, who did the same thing. Eamon's gone back to 9th, so his 1-9 will not see him stand on the box, but I don't think that he's going to worry. He may even have a problem, Jeff, but let's concentrate on this battle at the front. These are the boys that have earned our respect in this moto for going at it for 20 minutes plus 2 laps, or 25 minutes plus 2 laps, sorry. And it's definitely still all to play for.
Yeah, I mean, almost out of breath. The drama's been unbelievable. It's actually, this is sort of levelled off on this last lap, and I actually thought, well, I don't want to speak too early, but it might still hot up. It's just going to take one little error here. Joe Brooks has to ride a lovely, clean lap.
Oh, he
absolutely lands heavy.
Oh, that was a massive stop on the landing.
That's what I mean. He's like a golf boy. Oh, look at this. Look at that. Rizzy is still showing that inside line.
He sent it up the jump and just landed in the soft. He was up there on the left.
Oh, look at Rizzy behind him, and they're simultaneously closing in on Brooks after that mistake.
Oh, look, there's going to be a send in the shadows, and we're going to have no idea who wins.
You're right.
No idea who wins.
Askew is going to go for it.
They're going to catch this back marker. They're going to catch this back marker in this hairpin here.
Billy launches down the hill. This is his spot. This is where he's made moves already.
Oh, the back marker gets out of the way.
This next straight, and he's close enough. It's going to be in the shadows. We're probably going to miss it.
I'll try and give us a bit of shade on the screen.
Here we go. He's a long way back.
No, he's not. No.
Too far.
Joe covers it off. Rizzy's right there as well. Oh!
I so thought he was off of it.
So if you ever remember the bit with the guy that does the podcast and they all put their hands on the head, that was me and Jeff there.
Oh, I thought he chucked it away.
We were doing the big Joe Rogan bit. Oh, he had the front bar to lock.
Rizzy is still there, trying to hold down that third one. Dudson is right alongside him as well. It's going to be Brooks, is it? It's got to be, surely.
Oh, there's like 50 yards, 30 yards to go. Here we go. It's a win for Brooks. Askew second, Rizzy third, Dudson fourth, and the overall. What a fantastic race. Jeff's going to have to sprint down there. What a fantastic race. Musto is going to come home in a distant 5th. I'm going to try and work out who the hell won what. But what